Hi guys, it is Dan from Community Shop, and today we are going to be doing a tomato soup and or pasta sauce recipe. It is in collaboration with Active Fusion as part of the Easter Healthy Holidays program. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to chop your onion nicely diced, and then oil in a pan, get it hot. Put your onion in a pan, and then you're going to chop some tomatoes up. Chop those tomatoes into any size you want. If they're really small cherry tomatoes, you can actually put them straight into a pan, just like David's showing you right now. And then the next step is to give them a good little stir around, make sure they're coated in oil so they're not going to burn in that pan. And then you're going to want to grab your stock cube and your chopped tomatoes and crumble the stock cube in, add the chopped tomatoes, and then add water equal to 1.5 tins of your chopped tomatoes. You're also going to want to add a little bit of tomato ketchup right now and a small amount of sugar, just a little bit to counteract that acidy flavour from the tomatoes. And now we're going to add what we use as our thickening agent, or a bit of a thickening paste almost. And we're going to mix flour and butter in equal measures until it becomes, as I say, a paste. And this paste you can use for absolutely anything. You can refrigerate it, you can freeze it. I'd refrigerate it for up to a week, and then you can freeze for a month or so. And it's a really good thing to use to thicken up your sauce. So we've put our pasta in now. That's because we're obviously going to show you how to do the pasta sauce as well as doing it as a tomato soup. So we're going to stir around our pasta a little bit, break it up, whatever you want to do with that. And so you want to bring your tomato soup to the boil. We're also going to add a little bit of parsley and a little bit of basil, because basil works really well with tomato in a soup. And then, as with any recipe, you want to add your salt and pepper, seasoning to taste, and then give it a good stir. And as I've already mentioned, this recipe is a tomato soup, but it can also be a pasta sauce. We're going to do a tuna and pasta dish with this sauce. And now the last step before we add our thickening agent is just put a little bit of double cream in it to really give it a nice bit of flavour and creaminess to the sauce. So you want to add your thickening agent bit by bit, add it to your whisk, and then just a little bit by bit add it in until it is the consistency or thickness that you like. So we've got it to the consistency we like. We're now going to add it into a soup bowl, and we're going to serve with a little bit of bread. And David's going to show us how to really nicely garnish with a couple of little hearts. Just use a couple of dollops of cream, draw a line through the middle, and then he's also going to grab a little bit of basil and just sprinkle over the top. So now we're going to show you how you would use that sauce and then turn it into a pasta sauce. So you're going to want to chop an onion, red or brown, it's up to you. Put it in your pan with a bit of oil on a nice heat, and just give it a little bit of colour. And now it hopefully makes sense why you can see we've been cooking some pasta away in the background whilst making a soup. So we're just going to give the pasta a quick stir, make sure it looks all right. And then we're going to drain our pasta. Now obviously we're not doing it over a sink, we're doing it over a big bowl with a colander, but it is completely up to you how you do this. It's a really quick and easy method. So we're doing it, as I said, a tuna and pasta bake. We'll just add your tuna straight to the pan with your onions, give it a quick little fry, warm it up, and then add your pasta in with your tuna and your red onion. And then once you've done that, you're going to want to add your sauce in, give it a good mix, give it a good stir, and this is ready. It's so easy to do. You've made a tomato soup, which you could have one day. You could put it in the fridge and you could save that and use it as a pasta sauce another day. If you had an oven, you could put this tuna and pasta in the oven with cheese on top and make a tuna and pasta bake. You don't have to use tuna, you could use vegetables, you could use chicken, you could use mincemeat, you could use whatever you want. Now we're going to garnish with a small amount of cheese and a little bit more basil, and that is our end result. Both of them look and taste absolutely delicious. They're a great little recipe. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you do. Have a great day, guys.